welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld Beta 18 with me, a Killer Coconut. Let's go ahead and get time rolling. Wait for these guys to get up and then get them on their day. Hopefully we won't have any raids or anything today, but you never know. I'd really like to start working on this perimeter here, because you never know, with Randy Random we could get some animals coming in here, man-hunting animals or something, and it'd be very helpful to have this area fenced off so everybody can still work. We won't have to take on a bunch of animals if it comes to that. Hopefully we can get this steel soon. We can start using that as, we can start putting out sandbags and different types of cover out there. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, those are all fair warnings. Okay, well let's go ahead and remove this plan, because we're already working on it. So, you know, really appreciate it, but let's see, how good was Sparks at different types of work? I'd much rather have her out. Maybe she can just help us out plant cutting at this moment. And we got 228 wood, but once we start building furniture and stuff, that's gonna go quick. So we're going to have her start chopping down some of these trees. I think we'll need the wood faster than we'll need the mending research done. There we go. However, Jacobs, from you, I never put you on constructing. But yeah, wanting to do constructing eventually. So one of the mods that I've got is the smooth walls mod, which is kind of like how your colonists can smooth the floor to make a smooth stone floor, which just looks a lot nicer than the rough floor there right now. But it works on the walls. It's really handy. And it actually, pretty sure that it gives, the walls will have a little bit more hit points here. Let's just let him do one really quick. See how much hit points the wall has after he smooths it. So it went from 700, oh, 700, okay. Didn't change that, but it does change the beauty. Because normally they're -2 beauty, and once they're smooth, then they have 0 beauty. But, that's alright guys, you don't have to do that right now. Appreciate it. So, how about we do this? JT, I know that you're doing good work mining, but well, we just get a few beds made really quick. Okay, Jacobs is gonna jump on that. I'd rather you be mining though, buddy. So how about you do the mining? let him build the beds, because he's got a higher construction skill. Appreciate your enthusiasm, though. Actually got kind of a good idea here. Let's make a dumping stockpile around this whole perimeter like this. And that's where they will drag all of the rocks to drop them from here on out. We'll make a area for a door and stuff once, I mean, we have a little while before that fills up, so we've got plenty of other work on our plate. Just worried, alright, we got no defenses, we still don't even have a battery up, which is kind of my fault. Guess I should have had someone in there. You can put that battery in there, that'd be great. Here we go, okay, he already got the beds built. We got normal, poor quality, and good quality. That works. I'll keep them. Better than nothing. Yeah, we want that battery. So with that, let's see about getting a... Let's see about getting a stonecutter's table down somewhere. Now, I know I was thinking about putting a crafting room up here, but for stone cutting, I'd rather have it somewhere around where I'm going to be storing a bunch of stone. So I'm kind of thinking maybe right here. Go ahead and do this. And yeah, don't want to forget about this. We need to have power going to the battery for it to be doing anything. Cool. Oh man. Okay. Alright, it's just beavers. So a group of hungry alpha beavers has just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last tree in the region. They're way over here. But if we don't do anything about them, they will start to they'll start to make an impact here. Huh. Would be some good meat too if we could hunt them down. I just don't have anywhere to put it right now. So maybe, just maybe, let's get this. We'll build it like that. Actually, like that. I know it's going to take them a while to get to it. We'll let the beavers have their way a little bit over there. They can have some trees for now. We don't need them all. Do you need defense though? JT having a minor break risk. What's going on there, buddy? Hey, without a table. Okay. Well, we're getting a pretty big room here. I think I should probably throw in a table about now. He did get insulted and rebuffed by Sparks, though. Yeah. This place is really unpleasant. I don't want to be here. I feel ya, JT. I feel ya, buddy. That's why you're working, to make it better. Yeah. Didn't have really enough time to charge up our battery. Hopefully tomorrow, get a lot more power in the solar generator. We have enough steel and stuff right now. I'm going to just throw in another solar generator. Why don't you work on that really quick? I know, I'm sorry. You were almost done with that. But Jacob's already off to bed. Sparks, you're doing great out there. That's not exactly where I need you using your skills right, but you know, it's gotta be done. Alright, everyone heading to bed. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm trying to think of a way to... I mean, I'd really like to have a turret out here, I guess. That would be nice. But these gun complexes, which are from... don't remember exactly which mod they're from. I want to say it's Vanilla Turrets Extended. But it's basically just a minigun mounted on a wall. And that would be very useful. Since it doesn't have to be manned, since it doesn't have to be powered, has to be manned, sorry. So it won't use any of our power, which we don't really have a ton of right now. But you can never go too wrong with just having a turret. I'll just throw it out there. I'll disconnect it from the power, but once they get up and start working, I'd really like to have that. An extra gun won't hurt. That's gotta be annoying trying to work with somebody mining in the same room there. JT thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? I guess he's just thinking this in his sleep, but... Huh. I think our faction... Killer Coconuts. I know, it's a great name. It was tough to think of it, but... Alright, and the community... Let's just call it, just for ease of use here, let's just call it home base. No. Headquarters. Sure. So, our faction, the Killer Coconuts, and this community will hereby be known as their headquarters. It's the headquarters of the Killer Coconuts. Killer Coconuts actually kind of sounds like one of the randomly generated names. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Okay, we're going through the meals. Hopefully by the time that we get the tell you what, let's put a damper on the rooms being mined out right now. Let's get the kitchen area mined out so that we can get the freezer. I'd really like to have that done so that we can start holding onto our own food here. Thankfully we're going to be getting the battery charged up all day. Self-discharging. I guess that's a new kind of thing with batteries. It's just kind of losing electricity over time on its own. 5 watts to be exact. Which isn't a ton, but that is kind of inconvenient. They must have just added that in. Okay, cool. Alright. So, the way that I set that up is I have the I do have that extra little power conduit right next to it, so I can, whenever I need it on, I just come in here, hit reconnect, and it'll connect directly to the power line over here in the generator itself, and then it'll work. And then I can just hit reconnect to turn it off whenever I need it. I don't know. It might be cheating, but we're gonna need everything we can get out here. Maybe cheating a little bit in the way that normally if you wanted to turn it off, you'd have to designate it and then have somebody run over and flip it off really quick. But that works the same way as when you need it on, which could be bad if it's the middle of the night and nobody can make it out there quite in time. Alright, they're working together here, good. JT, tell you what, why don't you do something for me, JT? How many limestone blocks do we got? We actually have a decent amount of limestone blocks just from deconstructing all the walls that were in there. Let's have you working on that, so that we can have a little bit bigger kitchen here. And I completely forgot that I had wanted to put a stonecutter bench here. So, stonecutter table will have work speed. Oh, okay. So it's going to be working a little bit slower since it's outdoors. So maybe I will... Why don't I do this? I'll have a door here. We'll have 2 doors just to make it look a little bit nicer. We'll just have wooden doors. And that's because I'm just going to keep them open at all times, so that this will count as indoors, but unless we need to, we'll just keep the doors open. That'll kind of make it a little bit quicker for them to come in and out, rather than having to walk through 2 sets of doors. I know. Okay, alright, JT. Oh my god. JT, buddy. That wasn't your brightest idea. Got yourself caught between a rock and a hard place there, buddy. Done blocked himself in. Who is it? Jacobs. Let me guess, yep, he's hungry. Sparks is putting down some work out here. I might need a bigger stockpile area for all this wood. Tell you what, let's get you off of plant cutting and get you hauling stuff for us. We got a lot of things that need to be hauled right now. Cool, so we got the stonecutter's bench up. Once we get this kitchen and freezer mined out, who was it that had good crafting? Well, JT does have the best crafting, but I feel like... Okay, I did not realize that before, but Jacobs does have higher mining skill than JT. So, Jacobs should probably be doing the mining, and then I can have JT working on making the stone blocks. So we do have the kitchen about done. We got the start of a freezer. Now, not everybody knows this, but the doors, if they're made of wood or steel, they'll actually open faster than they would if they're built with some kind of stone blocks. So I'm going to try and keep all the interior doors either wood or steel, but I don't really want to waste the steel. So I'm going to try not to do that. Not yet. Okay, electric stove. So, maybe I didn't think that through very well. How about you mine out? Just mine all of that out. Then I'll build a wall there to put a cooler on. 27 limestone blocks left. That is what we're mining, isn't it? Yeah, limestone. Okay, so we can make more limestone blocks easily. We've got enough chunks laying around. Let's have another light in here. How about one of these wall lights? I don't have a ton of other choice. I think I can research some more. But we'll just have a wall light right there next to the stove. Then we'll all go to bed. Okay. Let me see, is this... Yeah, this is a pretty dirty area here. Maybe let's have Sparks kind of clean up a little bit. Sorry to kind of be making her do all the kind of just the tidying up work right now. But that's kind of what we need done right now rather than research. We need to establish our headquarters so that we can go on from there and research some technology that'll actually help us in our main goal here. Is this red fox injured? Okay. Looks like he got into a fight with a hare. He's obviously the winner. Now... I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. Okay, alright, he's going to start mining from the outside. That's fair. Oh, it's not that fair. Don't box him in there, JT. Wasn't very cool. Now that I think about it a little more, it's still spring. I was thinking about maybe do have a mine this out and then have the cooler for the freezer, have it blown to blow the hot air into the main room here. Since it's only 66 in there, I mean that's a little bit chilly. But I don't know if it would get too hot too fast. Plus it's only spring, so once summer comes around, it's going to be a lot hotter. I'd rather not have to worry about cooling that place down because I'm pumping heat into it at the same time. We don't need that right now, so if you don't mind, could you flick that off really quick? No? Sparks is going to do it. Okay, so Sparks... Still doing hauling. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the wood out of there. Out of the rain there. Get under the roof. Did say I was gonna leave these open. They'll meet in the middle. Cool. Thank you, Sparks. Perfect. That's gonna help out a lot with the overall beauty. I mean, you can see how quick it's going down just from our cleaning up. So hopefully that place won't be quite as bad once she's done. Yeah. It's only at minus point. Whoa. No, minus 0.1. I guess she missed a spot back in there or something. Now that she's looking for stuff to do, I'm gonna have her start just hauling all of this. This is not good for us, this whole little structure here. That's a good place for enemies to take cover behind while they're engaging us. So we're not going to leave those there for them. I know that's a lot to haul, but she'll be hauling it as our cover all the way around here. Cool, okay, we already have some heal root ready to harvest. Once we... Ooh, that's a dead squirrel. Once we get this freezer up, I'll have somebody just going around harvesting everything they can to throw in the freezer. Then we will start hunting the alpha beavers. They're making pretty short work of this. Pretty surprised. Need more blocks. Let's go in here. Tell them to make some limestone blocks, please. Just have it do forever. JT. Once you get done with that, I think Jacobs can finish. Okay. Yeah, just go work on that, buddy. We'll let him make this one and then get him back to work. Alright. Yeah, buddy. There you go. Sure, have some dinner. Alright, now we're definitely gonna need... Well, first off, we're gonna need a door to the freezer. I don't want him to put down any walls or anything. Or any, coolers until we get this door up. Once that's done, then we can worry about that. Let's see if we can... Sure, right here. There you go, JT's gonna jump right onto that. Got just about everything done out here. Now we can... let's actually get this moved. I think if they're kind of split up a little bit, they might not notice people walking by quite as much. So we will split up the beds a little bit. That might help keep down the disturbed sleep things that they might be getting. Had to rebuff Jacobs. Okay, yeah, I mentioned it before, but I didn't do anything about it. Let's go ahead and throw a table in here. How about we throw just a small one in here into the kitchen? 1 by 2. We'll just have a 2 by 2. And we'll put some stools like so. That way, once we start getting meals made and stuff, they can just go right in there and eat, and they won't have to do it on the ground or whatever. So that'll take care of that problem. It's kind of a slow start here. It's definitely kind of a slow start. We haven't had any really action at all. The only thing that's happened so far is beavers. I'll knock on wood here, but I know it's Randy Random, so out of nowhere we'll start getting all sorts of bad things happening at once, and I'll wish for slower days like this one. It's been kinda nice. Just being able to worry about setting up the base. Let's see, what kind of floors should we be putting in here? I guess really the most... I mean, it is kind of time consuming, but... well... let me see. How is this mosaic paving? Where's it? Here we go. So... 24 work to build, 2 beauty. Which I'm pretty sure is the same amount of beauty as a smoothed floor. We've already got the majority of this room done in mosaic, so... oof. Alright, that's gonna take 205 limestone blocks to do. Let me, that's okay. I'm sure somebody will start working on it, but we don't really need the blocks for anything else right now. Gonna get out, play some horseshoes. Got Sparks going for a walk. Oh man, that scared me. Fox was going kind of quick there. Oof. The red fox devoured the hare's nose to an unrecognizable mess. Oh man. It's pretty brutal. We're gonna need some power running to it. Get that cooler working. of throwing that one more down with that. There you go. Alright, let's get a target temperature. Let's put it at 28. I know there was probably a more efficient way to put this. How about we make kind of an airlock? I know we don't have the blocks for it right now, so I won't worry about it. But this little design right here will keep more of the cold air in here from keep it from flowing into this room here every time they open the door and just kind of wasting power. So there'll be a little air lock there to control the airflow. If you like working on the floor so much, buddy, why don't you get working on some more blocks? Okay, I guess you will. Do you need that table? Damn. I didn't realize she had been doing a lot of work out there. Man, she wasn't messing around. It's cool. We got kind of a perimeter up now. Once we get those walls up, we'll have nice solid defense. See, now Sparks, you don't really need to be cleaning all the way out there. Let me look at that really quick. Home area. Now, and I don't want to take all this out here. I don't want to take that out of the home area, because if there is a fire out here at some point, then they won't pay any attention to it until it gets into the home area. So, I mean, I'm not going to stop her. It is actual dirt that's on the ground, little piles of rubble and stuff that she's cleaning up. Will improve the look a little bit, and there won't be that problem later. Won't have to clean it up later. So once this whole area is clean, until we start spilling blood here, there won't be anything else to clean. JT, buddy, what do I have your... Okay, you don't... I'd rather you be crafting, definitely. I get it. It was my fault. I told you. I was telling you what to do. Just wasn't doing it the best. So you go ahead. Oh, okay, buddy. I could have swore we just went over this. Why don't... Oh, I'm stupid. Yep. I had suspended that. That's why he's not doing it. Alright. There you go. My bad. Didn't mean to raise my voice at you, JT. I was just misinformed. Perfect. So now, Jacobs, I'd appreciate it if you just started working on the floor in there. Thank you. So with JT working on the walls, I'm going to start worrying about... Oh, a chunk of spacecraft has fallen from space and landed nearby. How nearby is that? That's pretty close. Okay, well, if we need to, we can deconstruct that and get some more components and steel out of it. But we're not going to worry about it right now. Because right now, we are going to worry about our perimeter. Like I was saying. So, I'm going to have... I'll have something like a wall here. Have 2 embrasures to shoot out of 2 walls. Oop. Not what I wanted. 2 walls. 2 walls. 2 walls. And we'll have embrasures, of course, between that. The embrasures are just kind of like little holes in the walls that you can shoot through. So let me see here. I definitely want to have a doorway. So let me do this. What's that? That's a wall embrasure. Okay. So we'll have the wall there. Then we'll have a door. Have another wall. Then we'll have the 2 embrasures. 2 walls. 2 embrasures and a wall. For this room here, I'll just make it all wall, because we are going to be having a geothermal generator in there, so I don't want them to be able to shoot in at it. Not actually sure if there's enough room around that. I mean, it'll be tight. I'm pretty sure the geothermal generators come out like up to here around this vent. So it's going to be a tight area. No one's really going to be able to walk through there anyways. So we won't worry about having embrasures or anything. Wall, wall. Embrasure, embrasure. Wall, wall. How about we do this? Okay, that's a wall. Why don't we build like a little defense room here? We can have some turrets. I'll obviously fix that there. Have like I'll have 3 embrasure, 3, and I'm gonna move the embrasures out like this. That way we can set up turrets or whatever we want here. This will be just a wall. That. Looking at the design now with this giant rock in the way, I don't think we really need that. To be fair, we probably don't really need any embrasures on this side really at all. I'll leave them there, but this little room, I don't think we're going to need that. Wonder if it would be better to just build all the way out there. We don't really need to right now. So I'm just going to do this. Let's just make this whole side walls. Wall. Embrasure. Wall. door on this side is gonna be right here. So now, where the door is, oop, kind of autosave. Definitely autosaving, there we go. So where this is, delete, oh man. Okay, yeah, I did not, oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Didn't think about that. Whenever I kind of built that little thing before, it took away my dumping stockpile past that point. When I built the little defense room there. Maybe I should build one of the defense rooms like right here. I don't know what a better word for that is. I guess kind of like a little bunker. A bunker room. We'll have it like this. Walls. We'll say we'll have an embrasure on that side. Actually, no, let's have a wall right there. So if somebody's at that door, we'll just have the person stand here. So walls there. Embrasures. Walls. Walls. That's gonna be the type of room that I'm gonna put that, where's that? This steel gun complex in. Like I said, it's just a minigun mounted on a wall. So anything in the range, in the view area that it'll be able to see, we'll just be able to mow down. And I could have a turret in here too. But with that, let's do this too. Track some of those rocks around it. Okay. Yeah, let me just hide these. Low food. Okay, fuck. Let me jump back into... Alright, I haven't even looked at them all night here. We got... Yeah, that's enough meals for maybe 2 more days. So, with our freezer up, and our stove up, today we're gonna start hunting. This is definitely going to be a longer episode today. I feel like I made that last one a little bit short, just because of my own time constraints. So, gonna let you guys enjoy a little bit more of me working here, getting this base set up. We'll just finish this day out. How far away are those beavers getting? Am I overlooking them? Okay. Alright, okay, no. Holy cow. Yeah, they're definitely eating their way around. Let's start hunting those suckers. Let me see here. No. There was a lot of beavers there. I know I'm just... Here, there. Here's 2. I'm overlooking them somewhere. It's the 1. There's a lot of blood there. Is this, I think I can use this setting here, select similar. Let me see, where's a beaver? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure this is from a mod. Basically, I can drag and select anything that's similar. Right now I'm only seeing those 3 alpha beavers, though. Come on. There's got to be more than 3. 4, okay. Got to 4 there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I want it hunted. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, I didn't look thoroughly at this here. But I guess Sparks is our she's our cook, so I won't mind her going out and hunting. She's got a decent weapon. Probably not the best hunting weapon, but now we need to throw down a stockpile zone really quick. This is going to be preferred priority. Clear everything out except for food. We're gonna have every meal except for packaged survival meals. Those don't need to be refrigerated. I don't think chocolate does either, but we don't have any chocolate right now, so I'm not worried about it. Corpses. We will have animal corpses. No rotten corpses though, so once she hunts this thing down, she'll haul it back in there. Yeah, see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Wait, what are you doing? No. Just finish hunting it. Can't just leave your kill injured out there. Maybe the rest of the alpha beavers kinda got killed off. There's probably a lot of hungry predators out here. I know I saw a wolf. Seen a few foxes and stuff. So I think Mother Nature kinda took care of itself there with those alpha beavers. Okay, that's another thing I didn't think about here. We need a butcher table to be butchering the corpses on. I think I'd rather it not be in the kitchen, because then with the blood everywhere that actually affects the chance of food poisoning the dirtier that the room is. And we don't need any food poisoning. I'll let her go out there. Yeah. I'll put it right here. And then I'm gonna do something like this. Since this is technically gonna be a way into the base, I think I'm going to use steel for that one. I'll use wood for this interior one here. And then we'll have like a little way out, quick way in and out of the freezer. That'll help with the growing too. Because our fields will be out here. They can just drag it straight into the freezer rather than walking all the way through. These guys are hard at work here. So yeah, okay. JT's gonna go get worked on it. Cut some more blocks, would you? Be a doll, JT. Yeah. Alright, once she's done hunting this. Cool, alright, she's already on her way back. It's convenient. So this raccoon here, I don't like the look of him either. I think that he will actually eat these meals if there's not other things for him to get to, so. Let's set up a work tab. Cool. Yeah, it's not done yet. She's gonna have to carry everything all the way around. JT, why don't you start working on that? Jacobs, no, Jacobs. I need you to be working on these walls while he's deconstructing. Yeah, see, now this is technically outdoors just for now. You work on that too. Kinda just letting all the cold air out right now. Wasn't my best call, but okay. Failed his construction up there. Alright, Sparks, let's have you okay, go ahead. Go ahead and haul that. Clean up all that blood. Build that door for me real quick, JT. Everybody's just hitting on Sparks here. And I get it, kind of a last female on in the colony type of thing, but you know, all these folks just kind of went through a lot here. I didn't think they would jump right into some romantic stuff, but they bounce back quick. And with the day finishing off, Jacobs working on our perimeter, Sparks working on our food. We're gonna let them head to sleep as we say goodbye. Tune in for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I don't think I mentioned it before, but feel free to comment a name that you'd like, any more colonists that we find along the way. If you have a name you'd like to see a colonist with, just put a comment in there. I'm not a very big channel at all, so I'll definitely check out any comments that you put in there. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, have a great night.